What is happening, beautiful people? Sassarigal namaste Islam. If you're watching for the very first time, welcome. My name is Zaman. Today is a great day, man. Beautiful weather outside, but more importantly, I got a package in the mail. I think I know what this is. This is something that I need for my Honda Odyssey minivan. There's an entertainment system in there that doesn't work very well. The radio works, the GPS screen works, you know, the navigation works. The DVD doesn't because it's attached to a DVD player, which for some reason always stays on. So I've tried to reboot it, fix it, didn't work. I found one on eBay. This is an original DVD player that fits in. I'm trying to keep the car, you know, the van all original for now. And then once I know this is work, I'll pull everything out, put new stereo in. But I want the pieces in case I decide to sell the van. You understand what I'm saying? So let's see if this is it. Alrighty guys, let's check this out. Obviously you guys can't see my face, but it's all good. Doesn't really matter. You know what I look like. Most important thing is let's see what's in this box. Ah yes, just as I expected. This is it. That's exactly what I got. That is the DVD player that is in the Honda, and this is the replacement. So guys, I know that these have anti-theft on them. I have a feeling that when I plug this guy in, it's gonna fire up a code. I believe so. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double check that. So when I plug it in, if it doesn't work and it needs a code, I'm gonna have to get the serial number off this, probably go to the dealership or find something online and then find the code and punch it in. It looks okay. It's in alright condition, I guess. Worst case, maybe, you know, if this doesn't end up working out, I can return it. I've got 30 days, so I'm going to do this. The goal is to do this weekend. I'm going to get time on Saturday or Sunday, take the car apart, the van apart, and get this in as soon as I can because I want to see if that DVD system works. So this is excellent. I'm glad I got this. Got a couple other things coming in, some minor stuff, which I'll show you guys when it comes in. I did talk to my buddy about the Thunderbird. Actually, let's go check that out. There she is, guys, in the garage. So yeah, I've talked to a buddy of mine, actually two buddies. One's gonna come take a look at the car and give me a price on getting all the body work finished off. And another guy already knows about the car. I'm trying to find out the date of when I can actually take the car. So one or the other. I'm hoping this gets in a week or two, get it done, wrapped up so I can get it back. Again, the goal for me is to get you know, this thing running and driving so I don't have to worry about anything, the rain or the weather, by July. And hopefully I can make it. The other cool thing is too, just being on Facebook, I'm in a bunch of these Ford Thunderbird groups, and I had no idea that there's a local Vancouver Ford Thunderbird group. I was just talking to the gentleman, you know, online about it, and they do like these meetups every, I think, third Wednesday or something, and they meet for breakfast on Sundays. So once I get the car ready, I'm gonna take it out and also be part of that group, which is fantastic, man. It's, you know, it's fun hanging out with like-minded people that have, you know, similar tastes and similar cars. So really excited about that. And also speaking about the Thunderbird, those of you that don't know, I had another channel called Phat Rides. I'll leave a link in the description, where I was kind of documenting the journey of the Thunderbird and some other projects I'm working on. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. My goals for that channel were something. You know, I wanted to be, you know, do more car videos and stuff. And it just turns out that, to be honest with you, I don't have the time to focus on that YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel I really want to focus on, just because, you know, it's just me. It's more relaxed. Nothing is planned. It's just me vlogging and talking about stuff. And it's just for me to document my journey through my life, you know what I mean? There's nothing formal about it. I am going to leave that channel up, per se, and there is a playlist I created, and I'll leave a link in this, you know, in the description, of the progress of this Thunderbird, of where it came from to where it is today, with a series of videos, pretty much vlog style. Unfortunately, they're not located on this channel. They're going to be on the other channel, but I'm pretty much going to shut that other channel down, leave it in like disabled mode, but I'm going to have those videos up so you guys can see them in the playlist. So that's what I'm gonna do. So feel free to check them out. I did sell the Mustang. I had some Mustang videos. Maybe I'll leave them up too. I'm not sure. Had a Volkswagen Golf GTI. I don't know if you guys remember that. Sold that as well. Had some videos on that. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna keep, what I'm not gonna keep. but I'm definitely gonna keep the Thunderbird because for me it's, you know, it's like documentation of the history of the car. So I just want to give you guys a heads up that this is going to be the main channel for pretty much all my vlogs and videos. I do have my DJ Reminisce YouTube channel, which I do like more cultural South Asian music and stuff like that, and talk about cultural things. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll also leave in the description as well. But this is more of a, you know, more of a passion for me, doing videos about cars and videos about my life, videos of entrepreneurship, and I'm just gonna, you know, put it all together, put it on this channel. I'm not going for any, you know, big YouTuber content creation title or million subscribers, you know what I mean? This is just for me to get videos out and for me to be creative. So hope you guys, you know, stay tuned for the ride, enjoy the videos that I put up on here. Feel free to check out the playlist that I posted on the Thunderbird. Hope you guys, you know, enjoy it just as much as I've enjoyed being with the car and doing the car up and the engine and, you know, all this other stuff. So check it out. Such a gorgeous day out, man. So I'm gonna give you an idea of what I was talking about with the stereo and what's wrong with it, with that DVD player. So you kind of have an idea of why I bought that and, you know, what's going on. 1 second here. All right, so that down there is a DVD that's obviously in the van right now. So what happens is when I turn the car on, here guys, I'll show you. Let me just turn it over. See that? The power light's on. Now I don't know if it's supposed to stay on, but look, nothing happens. There's something in there. If I click on DVD, nothing, eject, nothing happens. So this thing is toast. I read in the forum that what you do is you unplug the battery for 20 minutes, let this power down for 20 minutes, and it's supposed to reset itself. I've done that already. I've tried it and it didn't work. So I'm going to pull this guy out, and that one that I got is out of a 2007, which should fit in here. And again, it's got a warranty on it. So if it doesn't work, and then I know it's probably not the DVD player, it could be something else, right? So we'll see how that goes, because again, I'll show you guys in the back. Alrighty, so there's my entertainment system per se. And if I open this, this comes down and it's got this, you know, if I release this, it's got a, you know, joystick with it so you can control everything. And it is all controlled by that little unit there, which doesn't work. So I want to get this working to the point where it's all factory, you know what I mean? And then the goal would be to take out, see that in the middle there, the navigation unit, I'm pointing to it in the camera, that big thing in the middle. I'll probably pull that out and replace it with something else, something newer, because there's no Bluetooth or an auxiliary or anything. If I can add auxiliary into the system, which I can, if I can just wire that, then I'll keep everything. I mean, I just need something where I can plug my phone in and listen to podcasts through the system or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? I don't have that luxury right now, and I'm not really too concerned about Bluetooth because, you know, through the auxiliary, if the phone rings, I can answer and talk through there, put my headphones on. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, I want to get it, you know, kind of stockish, and then I can worry about configuring it or changing stuff. I just want the original parts so they work. So if I, you know, decide to sell it, when I decide to sell it, that, you know, have all the original parts. And I've always been like that. All my cars that I've had, I've kept the original stuff. Like even when I've bagged my GTI and stuff, I had all the parts for it. I had the original suspension, you know, had all the, you know, stuff from the trunk, all the back stuff. I gave everything to the owners, you know, the new owners, and they appreciate that, you know what I mean? So hopefully this will work and we're good to go. So one last thing on the Thunderbird, guys. I've been doing some mad research, like every night, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the wiring situation. Do I go with a new wiring harness? Do I, you know, attach the original one? And I'm still debating that. I'm not sure. I'd like to go with a new wiring harness, and I may do that because my plan is, and I'll show you guys, is here, this dash right here. It's nice, all original, and I love it, don't get me wrong. But I'm thinking of doing, if I can find an older dash from eBay, I don't care if it's, you know, bad or whatever, but I may actually get an older dash, retrofit it, and somehow get newer style gauges in here, you know what I mean? Because I want some other extra gauges as well, you know, like air fuel mixture and stuff like that. You know, I was thinking first, I think I mentioned it the other day, was to kind of keep it original. But what's the point? Honestly, like, it's bagged, it's got brand new engine, it's going to be slapped to the ground. So I want to make it so it's mine and something that I can use and something that I like driving. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is find an older dash, see if I can retrofit it, because I gotta open up the dash anyways, you know, and try to fix things because some stuff's not working back there. So I might as well try to do what I can. Like, I'm lucky that those bezels, like the chrome bezels here, you know, they're all nice. They're not really pitting. They just need to be cleaned up a bit. But I think I can get, like, you know, smaller fuel gauges, like from AEM or Pro Sport or something. And this will have to do some sort of digital Dakota or something, cut it out and put a new piece in. You know what I mean? So there's some stuff that I got to work on. But I need to know what I'm dealing with. But I don't want to pull this one out and ruin this one. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Because it works. Everything works in there on that side. There's just a couple of lights on the other side that don't work. I know there's some used dashes on eBay, and they're not cheap. You know, probably pick one up for like $100 or something like that. But it'll be a lot better to spend that $100, mess around with it, take the loss if I don't, whatever, than taking this out and ruining this one. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like my thought process. And then at the same time, if I do that, I'm gonna have to run some new wires or something. So if, like, the hardest part was getting the dash out. If I can get the dash out to a point where I can run new wire, then for sure I'm gonna probably go with a new wiring harness. Car's empty now, it's all ready to roll. It's just a matter of just running it, you know what I mean? So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I mean, you can see in there, like, you know, there's all this wire and stuff running around there, and like that shit over there that I had to clean up, which I still need to do. So I want to make it nice and clean and robust, so if I take it on a long trip, well, not long trip, but take it on trips, I'm not worried about stuff, you know, blowing up or, you know, not working. So that's my goal. I mean, if I can get what I envision in my head, you know, in that dash the way I want it, it's gonna look really good. You'll also notice, I don't know if you can see it or not, that those front bags, like, that's slammed to the ground, and these back ones are still holding air somewhat. So I emailed Air Baggett, was the company that made custom struts for this, because the old ones, if you'll catch my vlogs from before, I had some original shocks in there, but they were totally done. They were totally finished, and I had to replace them. So I took that shock or that air strut, sent it to the company because I found the name on, you know, on the old airbag, sent it, they rebuilt them for me. But I noticed as soon as I put them in, the car started dipping again. So I emailed them, and they're like, look, the shock should be fine. You probably have a big air leak somewhere, which I probably do in the trunk and the manifolds. So I can't deal with that situation until this thing comes back from paint and I redo all the airbag system, and to see if it's actually the shocks or not. So I'm kind of stressed about that, in the sense of, like, I paid so much money for those struts. They cost me, like, I think it was like $800 US at the time to replace them, which I needed to anyways regardless. So because they're brand new, and this company is very, you know, it's a respectable company, so I'm assuming the shocks are okay. I just have some brutal, you know, leak somewhere, and I gotta fix that. So that's a side note for the future that I gotta figure out, but I won't do that until I figure out what system I put in for the air ride, if I go, you know, electronic management or I go manual. So we'll figure that out later. But yeah, man, just want to talk about, you know, what's going on with Thunderbird, some of the things I'm working on. Obviously I gotta fix the DVD player and that thing. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the next couple of months. Should be really good. Alrighty, so yeah, man, just want to give you guys sort of like a quick update of what's going on with myself and with the vlog and with the cars. You know, I've said before that I've totally changed the direction of what I want to do in terms of my YouTube channel, which I already explained, and this is just feels good. You know what I mean? It feels really good. I'm happy. I'm not stressed about it. I'm just making content that I want to make, you know? But yeah, guys, stay tuned for the next few vlogs. Should be pretty good, man. I'm gonna start working on the car, and I'll vlog that. I'll be working on the Honda, I'll vlog that, and anywhere else cool that I go, you know what I mean? But I want to say, if you watch this vlog for the very first time, you know, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please subscribe, part of the family. If you want to see more videos just like this, please click on. You got this guy, of course, to my peeps. Be you, stay optimistic, enjoy the rest of your night. Here's a big high five from me to all of you.